So the dream is, I am me and I have an ego and I want to get rid of an ego. That's the dream. That entire story, that entire imagination about someone with an ego on a journey to do something or get rid of something, all of it is one big story. It's all one dream. So it's not like there's an actual journey to get rid of an ego and then there's awakening. That entire story, that entire journey is the dream. And so there's no real ego to get rid of, because that's just an imagined story. That's just a concept. There's already no ego. That's why you can't get rid of it. There's already no self. That's why you can't see through the illusion of self, because there's already no self. There's nobody. There's already no individual person to get rid of an ego or to see through an illusion of self. That's why you can't inquire enough to get to somewhere. You're just going in circles and doing an activity. It doesn't work. Nothing works, because this is already the miracle. Life is already just unknowable. All of this practice and meditation and books and information, it's all storytelling. It's all just busy work to get nowhere. Nothing gets anywhere because everything's already freedom. So really it's just a seeking energy. It's a seeking storytelling energy. And it makes all these fancy stories. I have an ego. I have to get somewhere. I got to get rid of something. I got to do something. It's all storytelling. It's a fancy story, it's a nice idea, but that's all it is. It's just a story. How could there be an ego if everything is energy? It's all just molecules, energy. There's no real entity. There's no real separate individual or separate entity or ego, blah, blah, blah. Everything is energy. The body is a formation of molecules. It's energy. The air is energy. There's no separation. It's all energy. There's no space. In order to have space, you would have to have a separate energy, a separate body, and then some void space, and then, you know, something else. Separate objects, basically. There's no such thing as separation. No separate objects. There's only energy. It's all life. It's all aliveness. So, how do you get rid of an ego? Well, the question is the dream. It's a loop of questioning. It's a loop of questions, concepts, and stories. It's just an appearance. It's just drunk on stories. It's drunk on a story that I have an ego and I got to get rid of it. I got to do something. And so in that, it's just drunk on abstract thought, imagination, storytelling, and it totally misses and dismisses the view. The view is magnificent. The view is unknowable. But it's just bizarre how it's completely missed, because there's a story about me and my life and my ego and this, and I have to do something, and I have to get rid of something, and I have to make my life work, and I got to figure out how to find, you know, awakening or whatever. That's all storytelling. There's no awakening. There's only boundless energy. There's only boundless life. Awakening is just a concept, and so it's just in a dream of a concept. The dream is chasing a concept. Whatever you're looking for, it's just an imagination. It's just chasing an idea, chasing a concept. So it seems like there is this kind of artificial appearance of a social, sensitive, self-conscious center and some kind of mental static, mental noise, mental chatter. And so this is the artificial appearance of self or person, whatever. It's artificial. It's already not really there. It's just an appearance. But that whole effort to try to get rid of something or do something or get to somewhere, that's how it survives. It just keeps going. It keeps seeking. I gotta do something. I gotta get rid of something. And so it's going around in a circle. And it does stuff, so it goes in a circle. So it thinks meditation is gonna get to somewhere, and my frantic, busy lifestyle is hindering my meditation. And so it's going on a loop. So okay, meditation is, you know, what I want to do, what can get me to something, and then my frantic lifestyle is a mess. And so then it's going in a loop. It's going in a loop, meditation, and then doesn't meditate. Oh, I didn't meditate. Oh, I'm in a bad place. I got to get back to meditation. So it meditates, and then it goes back to, you know, a frantic, busy, chaotic lifestyle, and then it gets back to its meditation. And so you're going around a merry-go-round. But guess what? The franticness, the frantic life, the frantic whatever is already it as well. Everything's it. Everything is perfection. Everything is unknowable life appearing. But you think that something gets to something. Nothing gets anywhere because there's only infinity. There's no location or destination in infinity. There's nothing in infinity, and there's nothing outside of infinity. There is only infinity. There's only everything. There's nothing outside of everything. There's no separate someone. There's no separate something. There's no separation. There's only everything. There's only infinite, boundless freedom. Freedom is wild. It's chaotic. It can appear just anything. Freedom is everything you're looking at. Everything you're looking at right now is already the miracle. It's already freedom. And you're not even looking. There's nobody behind the eyes. It's just the view. It's just seeing immediately just the view. But this is a daydream. This journey to get to an awakening is the dream. The journey to get rid of an ego is the dream. It's all imagination. It's all a daydream, imagination. There's just the view. There's just the magnificent leaves, the dirt, the hair, speaking, listening. There's already this. There's never been something else, something to achieve, something to get rid of, something to gain. There's no real gain or loss. There's only boundless energy, boundless life. And so, yeah, in this artificial daydream, yeah, I was imagining this journey of I'm a real Ariana and I have a real ego, and if I read a certain amount of books and if I meditate enough, I will eventually get rid of this annoying mental chatter. But guess what? That entire story was the dream. That entire story journey is the dream. There's no real ego. That's just an aspect of the dream. It's just all imagination. It's all imagination. It's all just abstract mental images. It's a story. There's just the view. There's just the natural view. The tree, the sky, just always the view. There's no ego or me or self to get rid of. There's already no self. There's already no me or self or ego or blah, blah, blah. Ego is just, and even the term ego makes it seem like there's an ego separate from a person. It makes it seem like there's an actual person that has an ego. It's all one package. It's all one package. It's all one artificial appearance, one artificial drunk story daydream. So ego is just a terrible term. I mean, not terrible, but it's misleading because it makes it seem like there is an actual ego. But really, it's all one artificial appearance of separation. I don't know anything. I don't even know that I don't know. So I don't know anything. There's nothing to know here. There's nothing to understand. There's nothing to learn. Nothing to realize. Nothing to get rid of. Nothing to gain. So I offer nothing, pretty much. This is all nonsense. It doesn't make sense. It's just blah, blah, blah sound. It's just sound. It's all sound. It's all just life, boundless energy. Sound doesn't mean anything, but the artificial appearance of me hears meaning. It doesn't actually hear full-on sound. It hears meaning. It hears what it knows. It hears what it believes. It extracts its belief and meaning. It just knows it. It thinks it knows it. Knowledge is artificial. I mean, okay, knowledge. Okay, so knowledge appears. It's unknown. So who knows why knowledge appears? But knowledge seems to appear. But this drunk on concepts, drunk on knowledge, and it feels like knowledge actually knows life. This is all just a daydream. Knowledge can never know the unknowable life. Knowledge can never know the unknowable view.